place along that defensive front to attack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions.
The run here with Devin Singletary. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
Third and 10. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. This is Clark. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Yeah! There we go, Friday.
On the ground, this is Miles Sanders. He finds the seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. Pickup of 14 on that ball. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll run the toss here to Sanders. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. a gain of 7.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Ball on the
second
36
and 3.
now. Here's 2nd and 3. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. Receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner.
Pistol now for Prescott. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's in. What a drop. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, Dart will swing this out wide to Tracy. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through 1. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. First and 10.
Let's go.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can,
to the goal line and in, Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. was able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go, 46. Here we go. 26.
Dak can throw it here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
47.
Second down. Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go, 46.
Tight end going in motion here. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle. From the 38 now, here's second down and 6. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Here's Dart on first and 10. He's got it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width. Not enough.
A dive, and he's in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, New York.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and That's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Giants 14.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hey, kill. We're going to 54. Why? Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Prescott on first down. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Here we go, 46.
They send the tight end in motion. To the air again. Prescott. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Second down.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn.
And he will go all the way. Devontae Turpin, touchdown, Dallas.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Brendan Aubrey, the kickoff for the Cowboys.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, Dart. That is hot downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On first and 10, here is Dart. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. Dart. Flush to his right. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before third down. Dart going to throw it again. That's complete. It's Malik Nabers. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Moving to his right. The open man is Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Dart going to throw here on second down. Headed left, buying time. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Dart going to tap this one forward. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the give, it's Tracy. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Throwing. Dart. Rolling right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Yeah! Hey, 40.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big connection from Dak to CD. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and that sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Yeah! What do you think?
A run once more with Blue. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So now
for the Cowboys.
playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to have the Giants first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. As a gain of 18.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, New York.
Throwing again, Dart. That's to Robinson. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Great run there, but now the question becomes, when does the defense start using their timeouts? You typically want to use them on the plus side of the 2-minute warning. So we'll see ultimately how they choose to play this out as this game kind of winds down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to even the score late. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this 1-3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like this.
They'll drop to throw, moving outside the pocket, and he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Yeah. Here we go.
Pistol now from Prescott. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
And just what a turn of events, Mike. You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range, and win this thing in regulation. But now after that turnover, you find yourself now back trailing, and I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Go to 54.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Ready? 60 Eagles. Drop low 80.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
And the Giants, first down. A gain of 7. First down, Giants.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a road win here.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. Cause you spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
Yards on the play.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On first and 10, here's Baker. A short one there to Otten. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second and 5. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up the 3rd and 5.
25.
King! What's that?
We'll go again here. It was over.
Javon Holland on the tackle. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Giants.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. They face 2nd down and 7.
16-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Giants 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, Dart exiting the pocket right. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and goal.
Let's go. Liking AC.
They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. He pulls it in around the 5.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of the running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. That one is good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert. Point it right, point it right. Good. 20.
On play action, Mayfield. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Giants.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrating in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Johnson now to return. Get across the 20, marked him at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Good. Watch out.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So after 1, it's the Giants leading this one early. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Good. Good.
They go play action with Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Here's 1st and 10.
Good. Run, run, run. 180.
They send Godwin in motion.
Watch out.
Baker going to give it to Irving. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
Regular,
Brings up
regular,
2nd and
regular.
11 at the Giants'
Up,
20-yard
up.
line.
Watch out.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's in. What a try. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch. And The ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Giants 10, Buccaneers 7. Chase McLaughlin will kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Cameron Johnson deep to return this. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the handoff, it's Irvin.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2nd down, they need 3.
Alert, alert, alert. What's up?
Right back to Irvin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those 2 things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take it back down for a loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
Hey, alert 33. Good. Watch out.
Second down throw from Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
180! Alert, alert! Done!
On third down, it's Irving.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
180! Pistol, pistol, pistol. That's hot.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. 180! Hurry, hurry!
It's Otten in motion.
Done!
On second down, Baker. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
180! Hurry, hurry!
They send Evans in motion.
Kings, Kings, Kings! What's that?
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he'll take it on in. Chris Godwin, touchdown Buccaneers.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are on top. It's 14-10.
Giants 10. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Plus, to his right, Now he'll run. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And he will have a Giants first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Giants first down. A gain of 46 yards on the play. And the Giants first down.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Operating from the gun, and it's Dart. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and short. Here's Dart. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Intercepted.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
That's 20. Point it right, point it right, point it right. That's it.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Going up top. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Pass pulled in by Tracy. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
Second and inches.
At the 45-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Throw on the run is complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Buccaneers' 19-yard line.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Let's go.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. Now, Gano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. Evans working free. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Brian Burns in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Run.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Olsen Adebo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier...
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Up the middle with Scattergood. Waterani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, New York.
They'll run with Tracy. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the Bucs 16-yard line.
Now Dart. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, Giants.
Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
I gotta take the level, my aesthetics. Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran about enough.
On play action, Mayfield. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from the...
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
It's third down and goal.
So, some extra time to ponder this third and goal situation as we are now through the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This a must stop for this defense. Facing third and long. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New York. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Good. That's up.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
A throw on the move is caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll go play action here with Dart. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw. And defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
15 yards. Complete to
Hey,
Mike
alert 33.
Evans. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Hurry, hurry.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert.
Give, this is Irvin, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Here's Mayfield. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Now right catch made. That's Ibuka. The tackle's going to be made down the 40-yard line.
10 yards.
It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pointer. Good. Watch out.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Let's go.
To Marky Irving. A gain of 4
Run.
brings up third and 4.
Real. Watch out.
To throw is Mayfield, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's caught. He's got Godwin. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Pistol. Good. 220. Hey, alert 33. Real. Regular. Alert. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he's just thrown dumps up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Brings up second and 5.
Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up second and 8.
To the air again goes Dart. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Jackson
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First and 10 at the
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Back to Robinson. He's got it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
14 more yards. That's another Giants first down. A gain of 14.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Intercepted.
for these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Up. 180. That's hot.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Tyler Nubin. And now he loses the football. And this will be recovered by the defense on the final play. Kind of a fitting end to this one. This game is over. So a road win here for the Giants. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.